Easter is coming up, and you are probably celebrating by dyeing Easter eggs or eating chocolate Easter eggs. So we are going to practice drawing Easter eggs. It's basically an oval shape, and eggs are important symbolism because they symbolize rebirth and life and fertility. And some people say that the cracking of the egg is like the tomb cracking open for Jesus, which is why maybe there are Easter egg rolling hunts, because the tomb rolled away when Jesus was resurrected. Also, there was a game in medieval times where the priest would give the boys an egg and they would pass it around, and when the clock chimed midnight, whoever was holding that egg could eat it. So sort of like hot potato. So we're going to practice drawing the oval shape of an egg. Ovals are used in drawing faces, in drawing pears, in drawing a turtle, and it's a very basic shape, but sometimes actually basic shapes can be difficult to draw. So we're going to practice drawing the basic shape of an oval, and we are going to draw Easter eggs, and you could make them an Easter egg card for your family, or you could even draw miniature Easter eggs to hide around the house for your brother or sister or parents to find as a fun Easter game. So let's get started. Let's start out with a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper, a drawing pencil or a regular pencil, an eraser, and a Sharpie. If you have drawing paper, it's probably better than, say, regular printer paper, but either one will do given the situation, and I know many of us are stuck at home, so we don't have much choice. I'm wearing gloves because my hands are dry. So we start out by drawing the oval, and there are different ways to draw an oval. Some people start out by drawing the bottom only. Some people start out by drawing the top. But I find that my oval turns out best when I keep my hand loose and quickly sketch the entire oval. Now, the secret to drawing is not to hold your pencil really firmly and clamp down and draw hard lines. The secret to drawing is to keep your hand loose and hold your pencil like a piece of charcoal. So you're sketching from the side instead of straight down. You can go straight down when you want to use details. Now you're probably wondering, why was she holding her pencil with the eraser down earlier, just a few seconds ago? I was doing that because I wanted to show you a trick. So sometimes with drawing, instead of sketching, I take a pencil with a pink eraser and I can draw an outline with eraser, and it doesn't leave any marks that I have to erase. And actually, this turned out to be a pretty good oval. So let's go over it with pencil. And don't be afraid to move your paper around too. You don't have to have the paper in the same place. And see how I sketched with my eraser an outline, but you could have sketched it with pencil, that I like. And one of the secrets of good drawing is to fill the paper. No itsy bitsy drawings tucked away in the corner, because you want people to see it. You want people to be able to enjoy your drawing. So that means fill the paper. So here's my oval. And it's not perfect, but we are all a work in progress, right? So now we want to create the details. Now this is totally up to you. Watch me, I'm going to turn the paper and I'm going to decorate my Easter egg. I'm going to create some lines here. And notice how the lines are rounded because the egg is round. We're trying to create the illusion of roundness instead of flatness. And if we take a look at our egg again, we see that the surface kind of bends. So if you're here at the center and you move your hand up there, you're going to be going up the egg. So when you draw your lines, let's say we do a zigzag line, they're going to go slightly up here at the end. Let me do that again. Right here, you're going to go up like the egg is rounded. I actually don't like this line here, so we always want to work with an eraser because drawing is all about trial and error. So again, we want to create the illusion of roundness. The egg is round, so see how my lines are rounded? There's another rounded line, and you want to sketch quickly. Okay? Now we want to go over our lines with Sharpie, and I like using Sharpie because it adds definition. And again, I can turn the paper. And we'll just go over our lines. And again, try to keep your hand loose. You don't want to need to clench down. And actually, sometimes when you draw quickly, it turns out better than when you draw slowly. So this is all about fluidity. Okay? Now we want to take colored pencils and color your drawing in. Oh, and actually I forgot an important step. Before we do that, we want to erase all our drawing lines. And this is a very important step because it keeps your drawing clean. And you want to have a good eraser. This particular eraser is, I think it's German made. Okay, and then we color it in. And if you want to keep this shape, this illusion of shape, you can color in the color darker on the sides and lighter in the front, because that will make it seem like the shape is rounded. Okay? And your finished product should look something like this. So, happy Easter, and I will look forward to seeing your egg.